After breakfast in Odaito, we head south to Lake Furen. As a tourist attraction in winter, local fishermen feed frozen fish to the eagles. There are a large number of Steller sea eagles and white-tailed eagles, and some common ravens hoping for scraps. For the most part, everybody gets along. But there is conflict at times, which makes for great action pictures. While we're standing behind our tripods, a fox comes out of nowhere and walks 10 feet in front of us. Then back north to Odaito to explore the Nutsuki Peninsula, a spit of land that looks like a shrimp. There are so many Hokkiado deer here that they're considered a pest and are hunted. Foxes roam the sand spit looking for an opportunity for a meal. Eagles perch on the tetrapods that make up the breakwater. That's Russia over there, across the Nemuro Straits. It's Kunashiri, the southernmost of the Kuril Islands. Russia took it over in 1945, and the Japanese have disputed it ever since. Fishing equipment rests in the snow, waiting for the next season. From Odaito, we have a long drive to Rausu. We settle into the Maini no Yu Ryokan. Dinner is a symphony of local seafood. The sashimi is especially good with local salmon, rockfish, and pollock. Scallops on the half shell, and delicious snow crab. In the morning, we're at Rausu Harbor. About 30% of the population are involved in the fishing industry. There's our boat for the morning's cruise. We board the Kamui Waka 55, named after a hot springs waterfall in the Shiratoku National Park. Usually at this time of year, the Okhotsk Current brings drift ice down from the Bering Sea. But not this year, so the crew throws frozen fish into the water to attract eagles for us to photograph. Once the eagles have a fish, they fly to the trees above the town to eat it. Gulls are squabbling over whatever the eagles miss. We get a few good pictures, but overall, this isn't working all that well. So the captain takes us next to the seawall that shelters Rausu Harbor. There are already Steller sea eagles on the wall. When the crew starts to throw fish on the top of the wall, it becomes a very popular place. This close to the seawall allows for eye-level portraits of these impressive birds. The Steller sea eagle is the heaviest eagle in the world at up to 21 pounds. They breed on Kamchatka Peninsula and winter on Hokkiado and the Kuril Islands. Currently classified as vulnerable. Their population is about 5,000 and it's decreasing. They're legally protected over their range and classified as a national treasure here in Japan. We don't want to forget about the white-tailed eagles. They're getting their share of fish here. They aren't as heavy as the Stellers, but at up to 15 pounds, they're still a big bird. They're widely distributed from Norway to the Russian Far East. The cruise ended up successful with some great close-ups. After lunch, we do a little more sightseeing. Tengus are goblins in Japanese folklore who have a characteristic long nose, so any rock formation with a prominent outcropping becomes Tengu rock. The snow on the tetrapod breakwater makes interesting patterns. The colorful flags attracted us to this marina, but the snow is getting heavier. We need to get to the other side of the Shiratoku Peninsula this afternoon. The Shiratoku Pass is closed, so we have to take the long way around to get to Utoro. We make it to Utoro before dark and check into the elegant Shiratoku Grand Hotel Kitakabushi.